Traders, in this video we're going to be doing yesterday's recap, having a brief look over at what happened yesterday from when I uploaded the video, any potential plays that you could have been entering. I'm also going to look at what happened in New York session to see what you could have entered into that as well. Now let's just get straight into it to not waste any time. So let's go back to EU, and yes, that was yesterday's live trades, but we'll do that at the end, okay, to see what happens. So EU, we left, okay, at 8, and I did say EU is going to be long for this session, or today, and we did get that. We had a pullback to the 38.2 in line with this key level. Great buying opportunities if you did actually watch the video, and you could have rode it all the way up to these key levels, okay, before eventually price coming back down. Okay, so EU, our bias was correct for yesterday. We did have a beautiful long, and then you could have taken a nice shorting opportunity into New York session because we had a nice break of structure, pull back to a fib level, and you could have went long to the 62 region, and you could have let a runner run if that's what you'd like to do. Now you would know how to mark these up without me if you had the trend identification video already watched. So let's get to the next pair, AU. Now, yeah, we'll leave that to the ends. So, UJ. Now, we marked this up. I did say we're in a buy, but I did not like the corrective price action, okay, and this consolidation. I was favouring it to go sells. Now, I know you should not try and predict the market, but from this slow uptrend, it should not be looking at that. It should rally off from this double bottom and keep flying up. And if it doesn't do that, you need to be wary of why it's not doing that. Hence why I decided to say I prefer it to be in a sells, yet we are still in a buy structure till this price gets taken out, which we eventually did. Okay, so that was UJ. Now what happened for AJ? AJ was the same as AU. I did have it marked up to go for sells. You would have been hit break even, okay? And then it rallied up, breaking these structures. You can look for buying opportunities around these areas to ride price up for the rest of the duration of the day. And you could have took this nice break out of this structure here into the sell for the New York session. Great price action recently. This week's been great. So GJ, I did say again it was going to be going long just because when we marked up GJ, it had broken out of this level. It broken out of this level, okay, with this huge wick. That's 3% sell that I did not enter, but I did call correctly. And then we could have carried on riding the price up. We did get a fake out, okay, so it could have enticed you, right, I'm not going to say that word, intrigued you into a sell, okay? So you'd probably been stopped out from there if you were going long, and you did not have any opportunity to get into the sell, unless it started breaking these levels, but I do not trade like that, so that was GJ. What happened with gold? Okay, so gold, we said it was going long. Now, if you did not if you missed the video, you missed the video. That's completely up to you. You do not have to watch it. But we did say if gold breaks this level, you can look for pullbacks to here, or a fib long. Okay, and it did exactly that. Obviously, it's only 3 options that we had. And then gold started pushing up, gave you a beautiful pullback, double bottom. You could have entered into this move. Could have entered into this move, and then to finish it off you could have entered into this move, okay? Gold was long the rest of all yesterday through London session all the way into New York session, and now let's go and have a look at AU, okay? So AU, I did leave it when I decided to take the sell. Now this one I did enter, okay, so I looked at it into the let's go break it down from the start. So we had a 30-min fib pullback, okay, in line with this key level, our perfect break and retest level. And it had a nice wicket, okay, and then this candle decided to close, this one, sorry, and it was bearish, okay, breaking some structure. I was definitely looking to sell this, and unfortunately it did not play out how I'd like it to, okay, at my 62 level, but we did suffer around 70% drawdown before eventually dropping. Which, yeah, okay, so we rejected this key level, which just meant we were still in the buys, which we know that, and I did mention that we are in a buy structure still, I did want it to flip into sell. So it was a bit more of a high risk trade opportunity. Nevertheless, I did want to enter this one, but unfortunately it was break even. Now what happened for AU the rest of the day? It was just going bullish. Okay, this key level got taken out. We had pause pullbacks, potential opportunities to enter the market, possibly not. But did we get a pullback? Okay, so there was a pullback to this key level. You would have probably hit break even, but then we broke this structure. We were not into sells yet, unless you drew the way I draw my trend lines. Then you could, yes, take a sell. And that's about it. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick recap. I'll be doing a weekly outlook tomorrow. I also have a crypto analysis that I'll be dropping later today about Bitcoin or Bitcoin and Ethereum. Just what I think about what price is currently in right now. Is it a buy or is it a sell? In line with all the time frames. I mean, we're going to go to the weekly and break it down. So you guys, best look for that later. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, thank you very much for watching up to this point if you have, and I'll be back later on, and if you don't see me then, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, thank you for watching. Peace.